Let's talk about leadership for a second, yeah? Can someone be a good leader without having this really crazy authority trip inside their head? The answer is yes, obviously, but there are also some people who would say no. I don't listen to them. My first taste of leadership came in May of 2013, and I was working at this place. I helped open it, and the executive chef and executive sous chef were both fired on the same day. It was a place where there was like a lot of effort had to be put in to finding a new executive chef, so it took about 6 weeks to find one. And during that time, I was promoted to sous chef, and I had another sous chef colleague with me, so it was just she and I running this place for 6 weeks by ourselves. It was a path of least resistance thing, except not in a good way like Abraham Hicks talks about. It was just a, yeah, you're here, you'll do. I was not ready for any kind of leadership responsibility, but because it was either this or nothing, I had to assume the role. The only way I could figure out my leadership style was through the movies. And it was this movie, and it was this guy that gave me what I was looking for, because his leadership style was to do everything within your power to ensure crew safety and mission success. That was basically all I needed to hear. In a nutshell, it was, be the leader that you never had. And I'm like, okay. You do not have to be some weird, hard-nosed, hard-ass person throwing your weight around, throwing your authority around to get the best work out of the people around you. It only took one time of me doing that because I was like just trying on this hat and I didn't like the way it fit, so I never did it again. And I learned a lot about myself that day. And in the future after that, I had made this decision that I didn't want to be in a leadership role ever again because I didn't want it. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Was I roped into other leadership positions after that? Yeah, I'm good at that kind of work, even though I don't particularly like it. It does come down to the action of crew safety and mission success. That is above all. If I'm in the middle of doing something and someone on my team needs something immediately, I would drop what I'm doing and go get it for them, because that's what they needed me to do. It's fine. There's a lot of other sous chefs and KMs and roles like that in the kitchen where they like to hide in the office all day. They like to sabotage themselves, so they have to leave because they don't want to be there. And then that makes me not want to be there. And then it leads to big old snowball effect, going splat. And since I will never forget the way those dudes made me feel, I never want to make anyone else feel that way. And at the same time, I believe that people still need to have a level of self-reliance. So if I can provide the tools and know-how and supplies that they need to succeed, isn't that it? Because we are adults here. There's no children around here. These are adults. I'm no one's babysitter, and I'm not going to hold anyone's hand, because that's very, very disempowering, and I don't want that for people. Nor would I want someone who needs their hand held to work with me, because neither of us are going to be happy. And there's plenty of others out there who do provide that leadership style, and that's also fine. You have to work with the exact people that you want to work with on both sides. In closing, I'm just going to leave with a little message about what makes the best leader. The best leader is a listener. If you don't listen to the people who need you, why are you even there? If you think you know more than them just because you're leading them, it's going to be splat time, and you're going to be the cause of that. You don't get to blame the people who are under you for your behavior. And I have experienced that twice in affiliate marketing, and it really sucks. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'm going to take off, and like, favorite, subscribe, tell a friend, bring a friend. Be the change you want to see in the world, because it all starts with you. We'll see you next time, bright and early, 8 a.m.